Some 100 global leaders are gathering in New York for the 76th UN General Assembly. This year will be a hybrid event comprised of both online and offline sessions. President Moon Jae-in is taking part for the fifth and final time as the South Korean leader. His keynote speech is expected to carry a message for Pyeongyang as it comes amid heightened cross-border tensions following recent missile launches. Kim Min-ji provides a glimpse of what to expect.
For President Moon Jae-in's address at the UN General Assembly, the spotlight will be on his message of peace, with this year marking 3 decades since South and North Korea joined the UN. The Blue House says the president is expected to call for global support for South Korea's efforts for peace and denuclearization on the peninsula, and to voice his commitment to developing inter-Korean ties. It will also be focused on South Korea's vision and policies for inclusive recovery and overcoming the pandemic, and highlighting the need for global solidarity. During last year's session, which was held virtually, Moon called for the declaration of an end to the 1950-53 Korean War, saying this would open the door to complete denuclearization and permanent peace on the peninsula. Moon, via social media to mark the 30-year anniversary since joining the UN, said that there remains much to be done to realize that goal. Moon has defined his final year in office as a last opportunity to establish irreversible peace, pledging to do all he can to advance the peace process. The tensions on the peninsula have been heightened by North Korea's launch of 2 ballistic missiles last week. Those came on the same day South Korea tested a submarine-launched ballistic missile. While inspecting the test, Moon said Seoul can deter the regime's provocations at any time, although he stressed that the move was not a response to its missile launches, but part of a plan to boost the nation's missile capability. North Korea soon slammed Moon for calling the North's test a provocation and warned of a deadlock in relations. During the UN, Moon will not be meeting with leaders from countries directly involved in Korean Peninsula affairs, such as U.S. President Joe Biden. The two Koreas aren't scheduled to hold any joint events to mark the 30th anniversary either. Pyongyang will not be sending a high-level official to the UN General Assembly, and the regime's ambassador to the UN, Kim Sung, will be making an address.
The UN stage will be one of the last remaining global events where Moon can relay a message to North Korea during his presidency, which ends next May. Given the tricky situation, the content and tone of Moon's message will be closely watched for whether he'll be able to reignite the peace process on the Korean Peninsula. Kim Min-ji, Arirang News, New York.